sky turned red, dust on my boots, thoughts in my head. The sun went down behind the pines. I found some peace with a little light, a wooden log, an old guitar, crickets singing from afar. Every mile don't feel so tight when I'm by the fire tonight. No rush, no clock, no city sound, just open skies and solid ground. By the fire tonight, let the worries fade. Let the flames tell stories of the choices we made. With a slow old song and a heart held right, I finally feel alive by the fire tonight. Memories dance in the orange glow, faces I love, places I know. Some stayed close, some passed me by, like sparks that fade into the sky. A coffee cup, a quiet sigh, stars are burning way up high. Every scar starts feeling light when I'm by the fire tonight. Past don't hurt like it used to do when the night feels kind and true. By the fire tonight, I lay it all down, all the broken dreams, all the lost and found. With this old guitar holding me tight, I make my peace by the fire tonight. If tomorrow brings another road, another weight, another load, I'll walk it slow, I'll walk it right. Remembering this firelight, no gold, no fame, no neon sign, just borrowed time that feels like mine. By the fire tonight, hear my soul breathe. Every flame reminds me who I can be. Through the dark, there's still some light, burning low by the fire tonight. When the embers fade and the night turns blue, I'll carry this calm wherever I go to. One simple truth in my sight, I found myself by the fire tonight.
Out across the open fields, where the quiet never yields, there's a whisper in the trees, riding softly on the breeze. Every branch and every stone Feels like it has always known that time will pass, and yet it keeps the secrets that the earth repeats. We sit beside the fire's glow, listen close to what we know, that life is more than what we see. Its echoes drifting quietly. These are the stories the wind remembers, carried through the nights and embers. Voices from the days long gone, still singing softly, moving on. We're just pages in the weather, held by threads that hold us together, fading fragile like the cinders, stories the wind remembers. Maybe someone stood right here long before we all appeared, dreaming dreams that felt the same, chasing light, outrunning pain. Their hopes and fears, their joy and doubt, the wind still gently spells them out. Not to haunt us, not to stay, just to guide us on our way. In the hush between the flames, we hear the echoes of their names, not aloud, but in our hearts, where every ending leaves a start. These are the stories the wind remembers, flowing through the drifting embers. Every laugh and every tear finds its way to linger here. We're just voices fading slow, yet somehow part of all we know, carried past the trees and timber, stories the wind remembers. And one day we'll be whispers too, songs a breeze will carry through, not forgotten, not defined, just footprints through the sands of time. So let the wind remember kindly all the times we tried though blindly. If our words don't last forever, let our kindness be the tether through the dark of late Decembers. The fire glows, the wind remembers. The night grows still, the stars look deep, and every memory falls asleep.
The fire is low, the night is wide, stars like lanterns hanging high. We trade our stories slow and kind, about the dreams we left behind. The wind knows names we used to say, it carries them so far away. But sitting here, they all feel near, like they never slip from here. All the roads have been 10 turned, every lesson softly burned, leads us back to where we started, not lost, just open-hearted. These are the whispers of the open sky, telling us to live, not just get by. Every mile, every tear we cried, brought us closer to the fire tonight. We don't need answers, we don't need why, just the whispers of the open sky. Ashes glow like memories do,
Fading slow but warm and true. We talk of love we couldn't save, promises we never gave thee. But here we are with nothing planned, just borrowed time and borrowed hands. In the quiet, the truth feels small. Somehow that explains it all. We chase tomorrow, outtrend the past, never knowing what would last, till the silence wrapped around us, gentle, deep, and boundless. These are the whispers of the open sky, telling us to live, not just get by. Every mile, every tear we cried brought us closer to the fire tonight. We don't need answers, we don't need why, just the whispers of the open sky. Maybe someday we'll drift apart, carry this night inside our hearts. But when the world feels loud and wrong, we'll hear this distant quiet song and know we're still the ones we were, just braver now and kinder sure. These are the whispers of the open sky, holding us steady as the hours fly. If tomorrow calls, we'll say goodbye, but tonight let the world pass by. We don't need maps, we don't need signs, just the whispers of the open sky. The fire sinks low, the dawn is near, but somehow everything feels clear.
No roof above, no walls around, just dusty boots on solid ground. The night rolls in, the world feels wide, with a million stars and nowhere to hide. I've been chasing lines on maps and signs, trying to read between the times. But tonight I don't ask why, I'm just breathing under the open sky. Every answer I tried to buy feels smaller when I look up high. Under the open sky I lay my fears down, let the wind tell me I'm still around. With a quiet heart and a fire deep in me, I feel free under the open sky. The radio's low, the fire's warm, this old guitar feels worn and warm. Every chord knows where I've been, every scar's just thickened skin. I've lost some days, I've crossed some lines, left a few dreams back in time, but nothing's asking me to try when I'm standing under the open sky. No gold, no crown, no alibi, just truth rising with the night. Under the open sky I find my place, in the quiet between the stars' embrace. With every breath
under the open sky. If tomorrow comes with rain or the same old doubts again, I'll remember this lullaby, the sound of peace passing by. No promises carved in stone, just a man and the road he's on. Under the open sky, I let it be. All the things that kept haunting me. Through the dark, there's a softer light guiding me. Through the night, with a steady heart and open eyes, I walk on under the open sky. When the fire fades and the night goes quiet, I won't rush back into the noise and riot. One simple truth I can't deny: I'm enough under the open sky. Somewhere there's a city full of restless neon light. Somewhere there's a farmer saying prayers at night. And somewhere there's a mother rocking worries in a chair. And somewhere there's a stranger who thinks no one cares. Across the oceans, wider than the words we tend to say, people chase tomorrow in 1,000 different ways. We fight, we fall, we stumble, trying hard to understand how one small heart can hold the weight of all we plan. But when the day grows tired and the noise begins to fade, the world becomes a little less afraid. We're under the same sky. Every prayer, every tear, every question why. The stars don't draw a border, the moon won't take a side. It shines on every lonely soul that's learning how to try. No matter where we wander or how the years go by, we're walking through this life under the same sky. A soldier writes a letter he may never get to send. A child builds a castle that the waves will surely end. A preacher lights a candle, a singer writes a tune, and somewhere love is starting in the quiet of a room. We share the fragile stories that only hearts can tell. Different roads and rivers, but the same wishing well. We're under the same sky. Storms will come and drift away, and so will we in time. But every storm that breaks apart will leave a clearer light. And every broken heart will still keep reaching for what's right. So when you feel forgotten, lift your eyes up high. Remember, you and I are under the same sky. Maybe peace begins with a single honest hand, reaching past the fences built by fear and sand. Maybe hope is born when we finally realize there's more to us than all our different sides. Look up tonight, you'll see what I see too. We're under the same sky, not perfect, never certain, but we still get by. And every star that flickers is a whisper from above, saying we are bound together by a quiet kind of love. So even when the road is long and days go rushing by, we'll find our way under the same sky. The fire turns to embers, the night grows calm and wide. Somehow it feels enough to simply be alive.
I've slept in towns I can't recall, cheap motel lights, paper thin walls. I've chased the sound of a different name, looking for more than a little fame. Every road said keep moving on, every goodbye felt half done, but I found a truth I've always known. I'm okay where the guitar feels like home. No map can tell me where to roam, I just follow the strings and go where the guitar feels like home. Every worry turns to tone, every broken piece I own starts to sing instead of moan. I don't need much, just a fire's glow and a song I know. I'm finally free where the guitar feels like home. Calloused hands, a tired mind, but peace comes easy when I find that simple chord I learned too young, back when hope was lightly hung. I've lost some nights, I've lost some friends, said I'd quit 1,000 times back then, but every road I walk alone leads me back where the guitar feels like home. No stage lights, no overflow, just a heart and 6 strings low. Where the guitar feels like home, I don't have to carry stone. Every mile I've ever known falls away when I'm alone. With this old wood
where the guitar feels like home. If my voice shakes, let it be. It's just the sound of honesty. No perfect lines, no perfect tone, just a song that's fully grown. If tomorrow I walk unknown, I won't fear the road alone. Where the guitar feels like home, I stand taller on my own. Every scar I've ever shown turns to light when I'm alone. With every chord my heart is shown. I'm not lost, I'm not alone. I belong where the guitar feels like home. When the fire fades and the strings grow cold, I'll still be rich in stories told. No matter how far the road has flown, I'll return where the guitar feels like home.